Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Suthsexe Valhalla. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In this Suthsexe Valhalla video on the PlayStation 5 version, we're doing the City of Fate. This time we're doing Wincestre arc. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Suthsexe Valhalla videos like this. And do not forget to hit that notification bell so be updated and more. Last video we did Nottinghamshire. This time we're on a path to endgame. And this arc is in the way. Plus there's 3 Order Ancient members to hunt down. So let's go ahead and start this one up.
Good day, Eivor.
I want to see the Alliance map. Hytham received a message from Wincestre, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Wincestre will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
I will make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Now it looks like we're going to the City of Faith. That's right, Wincestre. So this one's going to be a very fun arc. There's going to be 3 targets we're going to definitely hunt. Let me check for anything else before I actually go there. As I always say from here on out, get the sync points before doing any of these. So this way you can hop around certain places, especially in Wincestre. Even though it's short, but still. Let's go there right now. I'm going to go ahead and find the guy. And here we go.
The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawk shit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house. This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
Even the mighty fall, and God's servant, the bishop. A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your God fears death, just as mine do, just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The Gallows, the Quill, the Seax. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Seax, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Wincestre. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
I'm going to say this right now. Wow. I guess the Order of the Ancient members are definitely aiming high this time. Yeah, King Alfred looks like he's one of the targets. You know what? We have 3 of them in this video. We're going to hunt every single one of them down. We got the Quill, we got the Gallows, and we got this guy in armor. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and skip to the first part of this quest, which is actually checking out the Goodwin's house. Yeah, we're looking for Goodwin here, everyone. We need to find him ASAP. I saw I used the fast travel point I showed on the map. I'll definitely put timestamps there, so this way you will not get lost at all. So you gotta be careful jumping down here. And I'm gonna tell you another bug warning. Yeah, I advise making saves here like crazy, because from time to time, yeah, you'll get stuck in the air or you'll fall through the ground. So be careful on that, unless they patch it. But still, be cautious. Now, for the first part is we're gonna clear out this house. Then I'm gonna go ahead and investigate it. This way we'll know where to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the fights and investigations.
Man, who rules in Winchester anyway?
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence. Someone disagrees with Alfred educating the people of Winchester. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
Well, looks like that big old fortress in Winchester is our goal here. Now, this one is not easy to sneak around in some areas. And I'm going to tell you this right now. This is the good way to actually start the sneaking process if you decide to go that route. Or if you decide to, bow sniper. One of those two. So I'm going to go over here. Yeah, we're in. We didn't get caught yet. So I'm going to take this guy out. Just use him as a distraction. Hopefully someone else will find the body. Yell for his friends to move away in one area. So we'll go this way. And I want to say this right now. There's a key you will need to get if you didn't do any of the collectibles here. Yeah, that's extra step. I did the collectibles before actually doing this arc, so this way I could power up easily, get some nice upgrades for the weapons and more, and help me out big time. So what's going to happen is I'm going to get to kill this next target, being stealthy. After that, I'm going to get into combat, then get through this fortress, more combat, and I'm going to find Goodwin. Yeah, I'm going to let everything just roll on. I'll give everybody an update afterwards. So I'm going to take this guy out, and unfortunately, as soon as I take one of them out, I'm going to get myself into trouble, so I'll return when things definitely die on down.
Thick walls, thicker guards.
Die! You can't outrun me!
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
A Dane in Winchester? These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go before they find their wolf has fled his cage. Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Now, that wasn't that bad. I had to fight my way through. I found Goodwin, so I have to go ahead and look for the documents. So let me check in this area. Yeah, it's highlighted, so this is really good. And this is one of them. All right, we'll grab that. And this is Goodwin's research against the Order of the Ancients, which is really good. So let's see here. We have to definitely go ahead and escape. Yeah, so if you clear the fort out, yeah, your escape should be easy. If you're stealthy, yeah, you're going to have to find a different way. So let's go over this direction. At the time of recording, I should have probably jumped over there, took the long way, and that's that. But instead, I took a nice shortcut. Unfortunately, I got myself into trouble. And yeah, on your way out, do grab some arrows if you've been using them a lot. Yeah, you're going to be using them quite a bit in this arc here. I'm really serious. I've been using them a bit lately. So let me jump on down. I made my mistake of actually thinking everything's all clear when it wasn't. So I'm going to go ahead and take out some of the resistance. I'll return when things are over.
Hey! Now you!
Alright, things died down. I'm back to distrust it, and there is a Goodwin. So I'm going to do is, okay, I cannot actually talk to him. I forgot there's one more person I need to take out. Let me see where he is at. I think he is over there. Yeah, you got to be anonymous in order to talk to people. I think I'm anonymous now.
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believed at least one is dead. Your bishop, Aelfirth, was the sixth.
Bugger. Half of Wincestre is in mourning for that nun-groper.
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
The Gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The Gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course! That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Wincestre, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Wincestre mourns a good bishop and a strong, virile man. May he find his peace with God.
Well, thanks to Goodwin and myself looking things over after I got the clues, we found out who the Gallows is. This is this guy right here. Yeah, he looks really ugly. Seriously, he is ugly. So let's go ahead and mark Choking the Gallows. So for the next part, we're going to go ahead and do a simple assassination. You can do it any way, any style you want. You can storm on in. I attempt to do it very sneakily, so I'm going to skip ahead towards the area right now, and here we go. This is where you want to be at exactly, where my location is at. It's the northern part of the wall, I should say more like northwest, really, but not northwest, but still. You want to do is go ahead and climb. I do is with snipers, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and kill a few targets, including the actual target. I'll return when basically with this is done and over with.
people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Between his Swickland moose.
Quellati! Quellati, Ella!
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
There are rats in the grain store, and Alfred has set the trap. You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearth. You cannot slander and keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edict. And so I ask, who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse if not the goodly people of Winchester?
I am but your humble servant. Freedom.
None are safe from
For Dame des Ortenfia, dort sieht das Leben das Wer Partito Wilmam? Ist es sitte Herr befrickt?
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree. I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
That is one target down, and the next one's called Plucking the Quill. That's our next target. The Gallows. The Gallows is dead. Toast. Gone. So far in this video, we got 1 of 3, so we got 2 more left to do. So let me skip ahead on where you need to go to next. Yeah, you see the fast travel? Go to this fast travel there. You have to go inside of a church. King Alfred is there. Yeah, you're going to have to go ahead and watch a cutscene with him. Yeah, that was strange though that King Alfred was actually the contact, but then again, he's a king. Look for someone outside to help him out. And I guess I'm the outside person, so let me dive on down. And there you go. So I'm going to go ahead, once I find the entrance, there you have it, and trigger this cutscene.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow?
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Wincestre to arms. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Heaven will...
Yes, we're following the little girl. We're trying to figure out where she is going. So before we do that, let's go ahead and look at our clues. So far, we got about 2 of them. One more will definitely reveal who the quill is. So let's go this way. Yeah, just follow her. Don't worry. She is really easy to tell. And the location we're going to is a real short distance. So we'll just keep on going this way. She'll run into trouble. However, we're going to go ahead and help her out.
Get off me, you oaf!
Stop struggling and give back that apple!
Apple? I didn't scrub on nothing!
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I do not, but maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Elwyn and Wigbert. They see everything. Each way and there. That way, no time.
God's be it!
You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Yes, we're looking for some more kids. Look like the Quill is hiring kids to do the Quill's dirty work. And the buildings and trees here will make this part very hard to spot. So I'll probably advise saying just move a bit more like I am. And let me see, right there. That's where we need to go exactly. Another short distance. That's why I like this third quest here, because of the short distance, which is really nice. Then again, Wincestre is a shorter zone, which is really neat too. It's a nice break from the big zones. I mean, that's a good thing. So let's look one more time, and let's see here. Okay, we'll avoid that. And that's the exact location where we need to find. Looks like at some kind of docks or something. So as soon as I get close by, I'm going to speak to the kids. I'll tell everybody what will happen definitely next, and we'll figure out who the Quill is.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf!
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
Turn around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right, no harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
Ha! That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
I'm looking for the Quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the Quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the Quill's meat mops, and you sent them scurrying off with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the Quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the Quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Now, I want to thank the kids for giving me the identity of the Quill. So it's Hilda. Yep, that's right. Warren of Faith. And that's her there. Let's make sure we get her right. Yeah, I kind of figured she was a female. Yeah, the shadowing in this game is not that great when they're doing Order of Ancient Members, but oh well. I'm going to give everybody advice on how to find this very easily. Follow the river until a certain point, and you'll definitely find the entrance. So just follow like I'm following, and you'll get there really quick. Already from a far distance, I can see some lights. That means it's lights to the underground. Yeah, we're going underground again. This is Wincestre this time. I think it's a sewer, and voila, we spotted it already. That was really easy to do. So let's go this way. Let's avoid any trouble. I won't need those monks, so that's fine. There's no guards here at all at the entrance, so that's a good thing. Now, going inside, that is another story. So we got ourselves a key from, I think, one of the kids. Yeah, they gave us the key, so let's go this way. You can talk to the people if you want to. I figured, nah, we'll just keep on going forward. And let's go this way. Yep, there you have it. Now we could go on through. Just run through that. And we made it further deeper. So let's check on this path here. And there's a fool up over there. Let's see if I can find anywhere else to sneak around. Or better options too. And let me see. Okay, nothing else is there. Always checking for anything else to see where I could slide or something like that. I think I should have just went that way. Let's see. Okay, it's this way. Yep, this is it here. So I'm going to get myself into trouble. This will be a quick fight. Very easy fight. I'll return.
Oh, what? Die.
taken away. Outrun me.
Now, that was not bad at all. So we're getting closer to the quill. I'm going to give everybody some simple advice after I do this quick assassination. 1 kill hit. Yeah, this one. There. So long and definitely a goodbye. So you see, no matter what, if you try to be sneaky like I was, yeah, you're going to trigger a cutscene. And of course, you'll be forced to fight your way out. Try to get to the quill as quickly as possible. She has the high ground, so you got to be careful. Other than that, if you're really quick, you can take her out really fast. Otherwise, yeah, she'll get to a place that's more secure. Things will be much, much harder. So as soon as I get close on by, I'm going to trigger a cutscene and a fight. And here we go on this part.
That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
Die now!
We are going to flee.
Come, child, whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What Youths are letters where a child can only write his name in pig shit. Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart. I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it? Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Well, scratch the quill. The quill is dead. That is 2 or 3 for this video for the Order of Ancient members. So now we're on the last one. The person in the armor. Looks like very heavy armor, so we have to deal with it. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and skip on where you need to report to Goodwin. So let me go to that area or close to it. This is where you want to be. North of Shieldmaker's Yard. So that's the exact location. I'm going to do as soon as I get close by without causing any chaos is to talk to Goodwin. He's going to give me, I think it was another clue, or point me in the right direction of the final target. So let's make sure no guards are there. Okay, that is good. If you need to stock up, I advise doing this now. This mission is not hard. It's a bit easier than the other two I felt like.
I'm feeling a bit dry, Owen.
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she is tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the Quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdor Bana. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
What does a reeve do exactly, besides sniff around the king's coattails for the scent of praise?
I enforce and interpret the laws here. Not man's, but God's law. The natural laws that move the world and hold it together.
Well, if that keeps you busy.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the Order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Seax is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Seax is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a noise, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Well, looks like we have to attend a funeral. Before that, I'm going to go on my way there to get some arrows. Yeah, see, the person looks like it's heavily armored. And we're going to have to get one more clue. So we have to do some nice investigating. So let's go this way. Yep, just keep on going. We're going to go ahead. So I'm going to get myself into trouble by accident because I needed some arrows. Yeah, there's some free arrows up ahead. I'll return after.
Punishes criminals, as it should be.
Okay, that was fun. Now I'm at the funeral. There'll be some investigating. Talk to people, number 1. And number 2, if there's any clues, investigate that too. I'll return after the investigation's over.
Grant my brother Aelfred.
Such a grisly fate. Did you know Aelfred?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once had them quarrelling at a Witten.
A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfred?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Layoff? What happened to him?
Sleeping. Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone heard Layoff?
Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Threadbare clothes. They belong to Wincestre.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on. And all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, He said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you he is dead. You hear me? Dead. Leave me alone. I cannot betray my brother. Guards, protect me.
The face...
Brother! Take your last breath!
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Seax?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfred will lead us all, risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Yeah, she called the guards on me. However, we got the identity of this fool here. Heavy in armor. See, that's him. And we got the final clue from the sister. So let me explain what's going to happen. This will make things a lot more easier. So you see, we're about to go ahead and assassinate this guy. King Alfred's going to be there making his speech. The guy's going to make his move. And here's the thing. The quest marker will already give you a nice high point to sneak in. Really easy. So let me explain how this will exactly go down. You need to be patient. In other words, let the speech go through until our target says, yeah, I'm going to basically kill you. Well, not those exact words, but still, y'all get the point on that. So I'm going to be really slick and make sure I do not cause any trouble. So this is where you need to climb. Yeah, I think it's this hall here. Yeah, just keep on climbing this way. There'll be an opening, so this will make things a lot more easier. That's why I felt like out of the 3 targets, this was the easiest to do. Now, first one you call is to say, yeah, that was easy, but you caused some trouble. Yeah, I was about to cause trouble anyways. This one, not that hard. The second one, yeah, no matter what, yeah, she's going to run away. So let me go over this direction here. I am almost there. I'm going to go ahead and use the high point so this way I get down there a lot quicker. So let's see here. Nothing else there. I'm just scouting. Yep, there's our mark right there. So I'm going to go inside. 1 shot, 1 kill, and this quest should be complete.
The Seax must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Has been creepy. Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfirth is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next Bishop of Winchester. And so we meet to discuss all worthy candidates and choose the man who will shepherd our flock.
The king!
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came. And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's God was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's God is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Aelfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the old minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He wrapped himself in a death cloak to murder your king.
Shouldn't you rejoice at the death of a king? You are a heathen and a devil.
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Well, I was wrong about the quest being complete. We got one more step, and that one's not hard. So now, because I did all this Order to Ancient business off-screen, some of the ones that are around the area, I'll try to get a guide out in the future on it, depending on the patch. If it fixes any of the problems with the father, yeah, the main one. And this is where you want to go. This place is southeast of Suthsexe area. Yeah, it's the southeast quadrant. So I I skipped ahead, so this way we'll just get there a lot quicker. Now this area is not hard to get through. All you need to do is just be really sneaky, and then once you're inside, do some investigating and get some very important clues. So let me make sure I get on closer. Yeah, I'll show you the proper way without any trouble. So this is where we need to go. Right there exactly. I've been guessing right on the locations in this video, made things a lot easier. Yep, see, it's already marked right there. Thanks to my bird. And we're about to go in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Eivor speak, show everybody on how to get through the investigations without any interruptions. I'll return after definitely the investigations are over with.
If Aelfirth's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins. This must be it. The door to Aelfirth's secrets. I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it. Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
Well, it is time to get my reward from the king, so you know what I'm going to do right now. I'm definitely going to go to the place, use the fast travel, so this way we'll skip me being lost and find a way out. And there you go, we're back at the old church where I think we originally meet the guy, so this is good. So let's move over here, collect a reward, make him bend the knee hopefully to us Vikings, because yeah, we're about to rule England, everyone. Well, I'm not sure about that, but still, it's worth a try. So let's go this way, And this thing is a little bit boarded off, but don't worry, we'll eventually find the entrance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this very important cutscene will definitely roll. I feel like it's very important to the story because it's going to reveal a few things.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it.
Alright, first of all, shoot the glass to get out of here, just in case any guards are coming. Once I do find a place to hide, Eivor's going to say something. The Wincestre Arc Trophy will definitely pop after.
I will return to Hytham and Randvi. They will want to know what happened here.
Now with that, the final Wincestre Art quest is complete, so we have to report into Randvi. So you cannot use any fast travels within the city. It's too dangerous. Instead, just go to the settlement. It's a lot quicker anyways. So before we talk to Randvi, we're going to talk to Hytham and tell him what happened during this arc here. He'll give us some information. And let's go ahead and look for him right now. So let's see where we need to be at. Oh yeah, okay, Hytham's over here. I'm going to go ahead and talk to Hytham, then I'm going to talk to Randvi. After all that, I'll give a recap of today's video, and here we go.
Good day. I'm grateful to see Basim returned. There's so much more I wish to learn from him.
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis.
Hey, my boy.
You look well.
The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred. The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Now, here's a recap of today's video. First of all, we found out our contact is none other than King Alfred. Yeah, that guy. We took out the gallows, a little bit of style on that. Then we took out the quill and her resistance. Yeah, she resisted a lot. The last target, one shot, one kill. Then after that, the snake in the grass, King Alfred, sounded the alarm, and we had to escape the city. Now, in our next Assassin's Creed Valhalla walkthrough video, we're going to go ahead and finish the story. Well, this is it for my Assassin's Creed Valhalla PlayStation 5 version of the City of Faith Winchestershire Arc video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day or night. Please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Assassin's Creed Valhalla videos just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left-hand corner or the bottom left-hand corner YouTube suggestion. Have a wonderful day or night. Please stay safe.